Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Guess what? I have arrived to Los Angeles again. I'm going to spend here some time, and I hope you'll follow me around everywhere I go. So it was a heck of a ride. It wasn't that easy to travel. It wasn't that easy to fly. The controls, I don't know why security is like so complicated right now, immigration in the States. They were just questioning me. I mean, I don't really have the face of somebody who's totally crazy, do I? I don't know. So anyway, all's good. I was allowed to enter. Thank you very much, Border Control. And I have to say, I flew with KLM. I was not very happy with KLM. They have really bad aesthetic. I mean, nah. KLM, sorry. You gotta step it up a notch. I mean, yeah, the service was polite, but I just did not buy it for a second, you know. All of the, I don't know, the food wasn't good, and just everything was a bit off and old, and I don't know. It was like a huge, what was it, a 737? I don't know what sort of Boeing it was, but it was like a double-decker. And yes, I do fly economy. I like to fly economy. I prefer that because economy allows more people to be together and saves A, money, B, fuel, occupies less space, so we damage the world a bit less. Of course, if I had the time, I would prefer to go by ship. I don't go by ship because I don't have the time, but you know, it would take like 1 to 2 weeks. But anyway, so I do think we should all kind of try to preserve Mother Earth as much as possible. Now, one thing that is really interesting, I have to say, the little bag passed its test. It flew with me, it was around me. As I said, I was going to use it for traveling, and yes, that's exactly what I did. And yes, it withstood that, like, completely. I had it on me all the time. Oh, there's a little spider or something here. It's gone now. So today I am like full of luggage and everything, as you can see. And let's see what the day brings. LA, here I come. So to make it just more complicated and complex, right now hitting Jimmy Kimmel. Tickets are set for Jimmy Kimmel. There they are, looking for a parking spot. And who is the guest? I don't know. Oh, I'm so wasted. I think I'm still really jet lagged. But anyway, there's more stuff coming up. I want to make like a mashup video of sorts. So let's see what's the next step. The Lizzie Borden Chronicles. Huge poster. Loving it. Saw the first episode. In love with it. Christina Ricci, to die for. Girl, you go, girl. I don't know why I always end up in these situations in like enormous parking lots. It's always the same. Like, America to me is like an underground parking lot, constant parking lot. Anyway, so what I'm wearing to see Jimmy is my wallet on chain. I have a Moschino t-shirt on and some Y3 apparel, and the sneakers are Ricoins Spring Blade for Adidas. This is how big the queue is. General admission. Too long. Pizza. I'm hungry. I should eat something. And here I am at the Kimmel studio. The show just ended. I cannot use the original audio because of the music in the background. I'm so exhausted after watching Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know what to say. I mean, it was like, what can I say? It was, Vera Farmiga was supposed to be the guest, but she didn't come, so there was some other chick, which was really, I was like, okay, and who might you be, little girl? So apparently it was the actress from Mad Men, the young one. But again, Mad Men, that's another one of those series I never watched. So didn't care about that. And I don't know what the problem is with all of these comedians that warm up the crowds. They're just really bad, and they just put me in a bad mood, not in a good mood. So I would definitely, if I were, doing something here or making some creative decisions, I would definitely reconsider the way these warm-ups are handled, because it's not working at all. And I've been out to several shows and also to this live show, whatever it's called. They're really annoying. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm really curious to know what you think about this. I mean, because this is how it works. First of all, you're waiting outside, whether it's rainy or shiny or cold or warm, and you're waiting over an hour in queue, even though you have your ticket, to get in. And that's already really annoying. Then you go through these security processes and controls, which dehumanize you in a way, and that is not nice at all. It's not a good experience to pass through. Then you're seated, and of course, you still are not sure whether or not you're going to make it inside or not. And then when you're inside, then somebody decides where to position you. They could still at that point say, you know what, you look like shit. So you've been waiting for an hour outside. Too bad for you, you can't come in. So you come in, you pass your metal detector, you have to take everything off of yourself, and then you get it all back, or whatever you're allowed to take in, you get back. And then you're seated, and then they tell you, okay, section 1, you're allowed to go to the bathroom now, you got 2 minutes. Section 2, you're allowed to go to the bathroom now, you got 2 minutes. And it's like a concentration fucking camp. It's really not cool. Really not cool. I've had it. And then when it's all done, then they're like, then they're freaking out about you not taking any pictures or nothing, even when the show is over. And then you're pushed out, literally, into the foyer where they're going to have some music act for you. But guess what? You're told to park in a parking lot that is, if you validate your ticket inside, you can get your parking cheaper. The first 4 hours, you have to pay $2 for the first 4 hours. Okay, fine. So the music act begins. You want to leave because your 4 hours are expiring and you don't want to have to pay more, right? Wrong. They don't let you go. You're at the door and they're like, stay longer, because there's like 2 songs that have to be recorded. The first time the band was playing the song, a mistake happened, a hiccup. One of our technicians messed it up. The light didn't work. We're going to have to film again. You're not allowed to leave. Excuse me? Not allowed to leave? So you're keeping us there against our will? I'm really, really, really not liking this. And so you feel like an idiot that you even asked to leave when you want to leave, because you're supposed to be a free human being that is allowed to leave, right? No, you're not. And then you finally leave when the songs are over and the musician didn't make any hiccups, the light technicians didn't make any mistakes. You get to your car, what happens? You gotta pay more, because that idiot at the door didn't let you leave when you wanted to leave and was holding you there against your will. So, thumbs down to the experience at the Jimmy Kimmel show. Sorry, but that's what it is. And now back to the question I was asking you guys before, the comments in the comment section below. I don't know how many of you have had this sort of experience or not, but let me know, because I really am curious to know. Maybe it was just a bad day and it just happened to me, or there's some person, some intern or some new guy who just for the first time ever got to do this job and is just not doing it right and doesn't know that human people have rights as well. But please, by all means, do fire him if he did his job wrong. And I don't know, because I've seen other people try to exit and they were told to stay, and they did not complain. Nobody really seemed to be like, oh no, I really want to leave now. You can't hold me here against my will. Everybody was like sheep, like lemmings. Like, yeah, okay, oh sure, yeah, you don't let us leave? Okay, fine, we'll stay. We'll listen to another ugly song. I don't get it, people. Like, I really don't get it. It frustrates me because it doesn't make me feel free. And whenever I feel pushed in a corner or deprived of my freedom, I get extremely upset. Now, I am also very hungry, so this could be also related to that. I'm less tolerant when I'm hungry. When I'm starving, I become a lion. And then you just don't want to mess with me. But let's see, I'm gonna go and have dinner now. And then I'm gonna film again. I'm probably, when I'm, when my tummy is full, I'm gonna be in a better mood, and all of this is gonna seem less depressing or dramatic. I don't want to use the word dramatic, because dramatic is always such a big word, and it's never really a cool word, because it automatically, the second you say it or the second somebody else says it, you tend, or I personally tend to take the entire discourse or speech less seriously, because dramatizing always kind of exasperates facts. So then it's, you're way off reality. But so I will return after food. So I'm back after food. I am in the new apartment, in the kitchen. Basically, it's artificial light. I don't even know how good this looks. I guess it looks okay. After food and after drinks, I've had the chance and the time to kind of rethink it all, and I'm still not convinced. Like, the whole attitude, it still doesn't convince me. Of course, I'm more relaxed now, and I'm happier because, I'm always a happier person when I eat. But it's not, it doesn't work for me. Definitely something has to change. I mean, or it doesn't have to change, doesn't matter. I mean, who am I to say or to judge anyway, right? But as just a simple consumer, or somebody who just passes by and wants to see something and experience something, I really felt under pressure, and I did not feel free. And not that I would have abused the freedom that I would have eventually been given, but I just didn't feel like it was an enjoyable experience for me. So that will not happen again for me. But yeah, and following up, I would like to talk about things that are kind of more interesting to me personally, or just I want to let you guys know how I pack. Now, how I pack my luggage is an interesting thing. Most people say that you should kind of roll up the clothes and then like put them all rolled in. That is not at all the way I do it. And how I manage to travel extremely light, but packing up as many pieces as possible at the same time, is by laying everything flat as possible. So that's something that I might do in the next video, so let me guys know what you think. I'll make it anyway, whatever, we'll see. It could be interesting, it could be a total disaster. Plus, I wanted to let you guys know like how I transport also my, my perfumes and the little cosmetic stuff, because it's an interesting topic, I think. I mean, it interests me a lot to know how people travel, how they kind of manage to get the most out of their travel essentials, or whatever they may be, or might be called. And another thing that I wanted to talk about, oh well, let's just talk about it in the next video. It's all good. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel to let the community grow, and leave me comments in the comment section below as always. Thank you. Love you. Bye. I remembered. I wanted to say I'm still battling this out, but I'm so jet lagged and so confused with the jet lag. It hit me more than usual. Maybe because last time I was in LA, the first couple of days I arrived, I was sick, so I was confused anyway because I was sick. But now I'm just really confused with the time and the energy. I'm constantly tired, and it just like hits you in weird times. So that also is debilitating on its own. And then, you just are more vulnerable and more susceptible to external influences. So there you have it. That's another thing I want to say. Okay, bye everybody.